What's up, MP? Shaking, MP. Woo! I think it's time to do some laundry. That outfit smells foul.
These are the games you have to win to take it seriously.
We also continue adjusting to business online or at the ticket booth for availability of any future game. Be sure not to miss out on future relevant games. If you're interested in getting tickets, please visit the nearest ticket booth or our team's website today. We want your time in the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, then please text the word "Pelican" along with your issue and seat location.
And going through their pregame warm-ups, trying to get loose and focused here. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. Here in March, things are heating up. Let's check out the teams in the West. If you look at the Mavericks, they have looked in control all season long. Aren't showing any signs of taking their foot off the gas anytime soon. And, of course, the Pelicans, well, record-wise, not even in the same conversation.
You know, for New Orleans, they had some lofty goals to start the year, but they may not have the roster to hang with the league's elite teams.
Yeah, they wanted to accomplish more this season, but things haven't quite worked out. Some bad breaks along the way.
So here's Dallas's starting group. The two stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. Then there's Derek Lively, and it's Scott in at the three, the small forward. And for the Pelicans, Ingram is the three, with Zion playing the four. Kevin Porter is out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. And a storyline for MP over this stretch of the season. He's trying to outperform against his matchup each time out. We know that when MP executes that, it can be a pivotal aspect of the team's success.
Well, we've seen how motivated MP gets to win the individual matchup night in and night out. Whoever's across from him, he wants to get the best of him. And he's been doing a nice job of it. It's given MP a lift, and it gets all his teammates pumped up too.
Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
Scott passes to Doncic. Here's the pick. Beyond the arc. He buries it from three.
Along with everything else, Doncic is a knockdown three-point shooter.
Just over a minute and a half in. To the left side wing. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
Coach, when you talk to Ingram's teammates, they always bring up his remarkable work ethic.
Well, Brian, Brandon Ingram works hard. He loves the game. He wants to be great. He spends a lot of his free time studying the game instead of just hanging out and doing other things.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Doncic. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake. Doncic has got 5 points.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
After a trade to New Orleans back in 2019, Brandon Ingram has become a primary scorer.
Yeah, he's scored well over 20 points per game since leaving the Lakers. B.I. has the rare blend of length and shooting, and beyond scoring, Ingram's assist numbers are very impressive too.
And Dallas making a change here. Powell's checked in.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Porter's shot is off.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Here's Scott. The shot that time not on target. Good D by Murray. Ingram against Powell. Rebounded by Prosper.
Yeah, they're still looking for some cohesion offensively.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Irving, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Porter finds Williamson. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively. 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
Shots good by Scott. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
And now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to visit with Willie Green.
We spoke about Kyrie Irving and what the most challenging thing about defending him is, and he told me, quote, just how creative he is when he's handling the ball. We want to keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, even if it means sending double teams occasionally. We'll see if this game plan works out for them, guys. Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And Dallas also making a switch. Kleber's checked in. Now here's Ingram. Not a lot of room. Here's Vucevic. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, an impressive offensive rebounder. Vucevic isn't afraid of throwing his weight around.
Here's Scott into the lane. And the layup is good off the glass. Scott's got his second basket on the night.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
The shot by Ingram, no good.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Pass to Kleber. Here's Prosper. Here's Scott, covered by Ingram. 6 to shoot. Doncic, a screen on Ingram. Here's Scott. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And now a chance to look at the small forwards who have been on fire all year. 5th is Brandon Ingram.
And these are some of the most dangerous players in the league. Just capable of getting hot and taking over a game in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, and production from the small forward spot is critical. These players carry a huge load of their team's scoring output. It takes a lot of pressure off the other 4 guys out there. Oh, nice job protecting the rim, turning an easy bucket into a miss.
Stan, after his 12-year playing career, Willie Green has made a seamless transition into coaching.
Yeah, first of all, Willie Green is a person of very high character. Second, Brian, he consciously started preparing himself to coach while he was still playing and then he was able to work on great staffs under great coaches, and now he's an outstanding head coach in his own right.
And here's Doncic outside, pure from three-point range. Doncic has got 8. The Pelicans trail. McCollum outside. Here's Williamson. Carries it from about 10 feet away.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. A minute 4 left in the first quarter here. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Well, the Pelicans shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Outside Jones. Murray finds Williamson. Pulls up on the wing. He can't get it to go. Excellent D there from O'Neal. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Scott, defended by Jones. McCollum against Doncic. Up and over McCollum. Bounces high off the rim and drops. He's got 13.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
McCollum looking it over. Pass to Williamson. Doesn't go that time. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Dallas Mavericks. His fingerprint. Making some changes. Williamson's checked in for Washington. Murray comes in for Jones. And it's Porter Jr. in for C.J. McCollum. A big group substitution here for Dallas. Lively, he's checked in for Powell. Prosper comes in for Hayward. Scott's checked in for Irving. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Hardy. Taking a look at the Mavericks. They've got Thompson. He's out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Lively in at the 5, down low. Pass to Jackson. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Murray. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Well, when you foul a guy as agile and as gifted as Murray, you better make sure he misses.
Jones, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And Dallas also making a switch. Grimes, he's checked in for Lively. And Grant, DeJounte Murray, a bit of a throwback player. He's comfortable attacking at all 3 levels.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he does a lot of work in the mid-range for a guard. He's very comfortable with any shot on the floor. Not shy about putting up a ton of attempts if that's what's needed.
Here's Jackson. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Jackson's got his first points of the night.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Thompson, a screen on Williamson. Pass to Prosper. Here's Grimes. Six on the shot clock. And here's Doncic outside. Williams grabs the board. Pelicans trail by 8. And here's Murray. Back to Williamson. Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Scott. And that one is hammered home.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Unselfish play there by Zion. Moving the ball to another shooter.
From deep, here's Doncic. Pelicans cleared away.
After nailing 3 trays to start this game, he's gone silent here in the second quarter.
Well, Coach, Zion is always must-see TV when he plays. It's his availability that is questioned.
Yeah, it is, Brian, but he's been healthier. And when he plays, there's nobody like him in the NBA with that size, skill, and force.
Nikola Vucevic is checked in for New Orleans. Brandon Ingram comes in for Jones. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Pelicans have a young star tandem in Brandon Ingram and Zion Williamson. And C.J. McCollum said to win in today's NBA, you need those big, versatile forwards who can do a little bit of everything. We have two of the best in the league, and when you're playing well, it makes the game easier for all of us. Brian?
It's a great perspective. Thanks, Allie.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Grant, as long as the Mavs have Luka Doncic, they'll be a contender in the West.
Yeah, no doubt. Luka is the special guy who can carry a team. He's an MVP candidate year in and year out, and Dallas is just very lucky to have him. Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Outside Porter. 59 seconds left in the first half of this one. Down low. Here's Williamson. Thompson with the block.
And with length and instincts, Thompson has been an elite defender in the league for years.
Here's Scott, and he drives in. And Grant, you look at the players the Pelicans have gone after recently. They have a clear plan.
Well, they do, B.A. They want to surround Zion with shooters, which, of course, makes sense. It's sort of the same kind of blueprint the Bucks laid out with Giannis. If you can shoot, the Pelicans have a spot for you.
And it's Porter with the ball for New Orleans. It's a 10-point game. The last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks.
They got crushed the last time they faced this team, and they only have themselves to blame.
Yeah, they were coughing it up all over the place. For whatever reason, they could not find a handle.
And that one's good. Irving.
A huge part of Kyrie's game. He's so good at capitalizing from outside.
Williamson outside. Will it go? And so it's Dallas in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Hey, you know, for the Pelicans headed down the final month of the season, at this point, they are who they are, a middle-of-the-pack club.
Yeah, decided. And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Dallas Mavericks.
They're up because of the three-point.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And you know, Klay Thompson has been really making it happen, guys.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Ingram is the 3, with Zion playing the 4. Murray out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. That's the Pelicans 5.
Well, look, you have to stay connected to Ingram. He's such a good shooter.
Here's Scott, covered by Ingram. Take 2 free throws. That one on Murray.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Stan, you started as an assistant in the NBA back in 1995. Now, all of these years later, for a coach, what's been the biggest change, you think?
Well, I think the biggest change, Brian, has been that we don't practice as much. There's much less time spent on the court with your team. It's more done in terms of film and individual work and not 5-on-5 type practice like it was back in 1995.
You mean to say we're talking about practice?
That's exactly right.
And here's Ingram. 18 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Here's Vucevic. Lively grabs a miss.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Scott. The Pelicans pull it in. When this one's over, they'll be off to Charlotte as they take on the Hornets. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. And Williamson gets it to go.
Well, there's nothing you can do when Zion is at the rim like that. Impossible to move it.
Lively with a screen on Ingram. Here's Scott. And a big-time jam. He slams it right over Vucevic.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Here he goes. Counted.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
This will be his third trip to the free throw line. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Well, Ingram's a kind of a quiet scorer. Sometimes you don't even notice when he's putting up 20, 30, 40, because he just does it within the flow of the game.
Doncic passes to Scott. Doncic, a screen on Ingram. Here's Scott. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And he drops it first. One of the biggest challenges for coaches these days, Stan, is roster turnover. How do you deal with the player movement?
Well, look, Ryan, it's to be expected, first of all. And second of all, you just, every year starts new. You start from square one every year, and you build it. And if you make an in-season deal, you start over again from square one and build it up.
Porter from outside. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got 4 rebounds now.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Offensive rebound. Irving for 3. Sinks the tray. Irving's got 8 points.
Don't blink or you'll wonder what Kyrie did with the ball.
Pass to Vucevic. Outside Ingram. With some arc. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Prosper's got rebound number 5 here tonight. No one near him. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
And time now to give some credit to the teams that have been getting after it defensively since the All-Star break. The Pelicans, number 1. In third, Dallas.
These teams love to feast off turnovers. Back half of the season, they've been as disruptive as anyone.
Outside Porter. Inside. And that one's good. Ingram. Ingram's got 23 points.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
They set the pick. Pass to Prosper to the left wing. Here's Scott, covered by Ingram. Shot's good by Scott. 19 points in the game.
What you admire most about Kyrie is his creativity. He sees the floor so well and sets up his teammates effortlessly.
Picked by Vucevic. And here's Ingram outside. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got his 5th rebound in this one. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the 4th quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Here's Murray. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Scott's got 4 rebounds in the game. Doncic passes to Irving. Fires for 3. Here's Scott, covered by Williamson. Scott can't get it to go. Murray against Doncic. Throws it up high. Outside Ingram. Shoots. And And the rebound goes to Dallas.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Kicks it to Doncic. Three-pointer. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Porter. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
Screen by O'Neal. Scott passes to Thompson. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Hawkins is checked in for Ingram. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
Also, lots of hustle on the offensive end, following shots and creating tons of second chance opportunities.
Outside Jones. Oh, drained. The 19-footer. There's 57 seconds left in the third. Thompson outside. Here's Scott. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Scott's got 25 points in the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Jackson, the pass to Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to McCollum. Fades. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
A nice shot by Doncic.
And I know Doncic prefers a straight-on three shot, but his touch works just as well there in the corners.
Williamson up top. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
Bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
And so it's Dallas sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Back to the game. Vucevic is checked in. Scott's checked in for Dallas. Hardy comes in for Grimes. On the court right now for Dallas. Irving and Thompson fill out the wings. Then it's Hardy, and it's Scott in at the power forward position. And out of bounds, New Orleans will have it.
Maverick substitution. Number 5, Quentin Grimes.
Pelicans trail by 19. Outside Porter. Pass to Vucevic. Jones from outside. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Thompson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Washington outside. Now Porter. Washington, a screen on Irving. Porter in the post. He's guarded by Irving. Murray for 3. Mavericks with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Thompson passes to Grimes. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one. And it's Porter with the ball for the Pelicans. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Murray against Thompson. Murray, no good.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Scott passes to Irving. That one's good for 2.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Yeah, and to do it on the road It shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
Murray for three. Rebounded by Prosper. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Here's Scott, defended by Murray. Here's Irving. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
I just love the ball movement.
Murray with it. Vucevic, a screen on Thompson. To the wing, right side. Back to Murray. Pass to Porter. Washington a screen to end the drought. And that one drops for him. Porter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, just one of a few places Porter can hit from. Good use of the mid-range J.
Irving looking around. Here's Scott. Will stand the minimum games threshold for postseason awards. It seems to be working as a motivator.
Well, especially, Brian, because those awards can impact player contracts. So that benchmark, 65 games, about 80% of the schedule, that's a bar that players are looking to surpass.
Do you like the 65 games, or would you like to see a different number?
I mean, I think it's great. If anything, I'd like to see it higher.
To the paint. Thompson in the post. He's against Murray. Thompson's shot is off. New Orleans has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Three-pointer, Vucevic. Scott with a rebound. Scott's got 6 rebounds in the game.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game.
Oh, okay!
Oh, my gosh.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Pass to Porter, and the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Williamson's checked in for New Orleans. Brandon Ingram comes in for Jones. Powell, he's checked in for Dallas. Hardy comes in for...
Just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Vucevic. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Williamson outside. And Dallas making a change here. Kleba's checked in.
Checking in for the Mavericks. Number 42, Maxi Kleber.
There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Williamson outside. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Zion Williamson seems intent on silencing all the doubters moving forward, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., he's not taking any more questions about conditioning. His physicality and play really answered that.
Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Hardy, the pass to Scott. And they pick up 2.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. Boy.
They really thought they had a chance tonight.
Good job, MP. I see. Long season. Time to grab that lunch pail and go to work.
About game time. Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
To a safe and enjoyable sports experience. At the small forward position, 6 feet 7 inches, number 3, Scott.
It's the NBA brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark. You know, Clark, when you take a look at how these teams play, is it fair to expect a slower pace of the game?
I certainly think so, partner. I mean, both teams are extremely disciplined. They're not really interested in going up and down in a windshield wiper fashion. They value taking care of the ball and playing in the half court.
And always trying to find new ways to help his team. MP has zeroed in on winning his personal matchup each game.
At first, I was surprised that MP would come out and declare war on his individual matchups because basketball is such a team sport. But then you look under the hood and realize that there's a method to his madness. He knows which buttons to push to make himself and everyone else around him better.
A look at the Magic starting group. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. Black is out there with Cole Anthony. And it's Gray in at the 5 spot. Scott out to Doncic. And the 3 off target. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Here's Black, guarded by Doncic. Banchero outside. Black at 6. Orlando needs to get off a shot. And that one's good. Wagner
Always a threat from downtown, and I love the efficiency and solid mechanics of his shooting stroke.
Clark, I know you'd agree, Paolo Banchero has certainly lived up to the hype, being a #1 overall pick.
Yeah, you know, I loved him when he was in college. Loved his size, his athleticism, his IQ, his tenacity. I mean, I don't think there's anything on the floor that he can't do.
Pass to Gray. Shoots over Lively.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
He gets that one.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Black kicks to Banchero. Wagner from long range. It's rebounded by Doncic. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Greg, at the time Kyrie joined Dallas, there were some questions around how he and Doncic would fit together.
Yeah, well, Dallas needed another ball handler who could score and make plays for others. Doncic couldn't do it all by himself, especially in the postseason. Now they're trying to build around those two guys.
Gray, that's good.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Irving gets a screen from Scott. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Scott.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Here's Wagner. The layup missed.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Scott the pass to Irving. As out of bounds, the Mavericks able to retain possession here. And a quick look at some of the numbers for Paolo Banchero.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Here's Doncic. That one wide left.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Outside Anthony. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, and in that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
There's a screen. Wagner kicks to Black. Shoots over Scott. Black, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Now it's sent it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Jason Kidd.
Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And finished off by Lively.
Lively got served up a big opportunity, and he ate it up.
Wagner passes to Black. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Banchero. And a miss there on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Scott with a screen on Anthony. Irving kicks to Scott.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Banchero outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star grade in 2024. Paolo Scott against Banchero. Scott kicks to Kleba. Thompson for the triple. And Jones pulls it down. The Magic trail by 19. So on the floor for Orlando. Scott inside. Working on Jones. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Orlando's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Back to Banchero. And closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws. You know, Clark, I've been wondering your thoughts on the possibility of the NBA shortening the season in an attempt to mitigate injury.
Look, Kevin, I've long been a proponent of a shorter season. I think 65, 66 games, 1 month less on the regular season would be great. We know load management didn't decrease injury rate, so I'm not sure a shortened schedule would either, but I do know it would improve the quality of play. for the players, and I think that would be beneficial to the fans.
And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Right? You think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Derek Lively, he's checked in for Dallas. Luka Doncic comes in for Kyrie Irving. Shot clock at 5. Here's Banchero. Second chance shot. That one misses. Nice D from Doncic.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
They get the rebound with the second effort. That layup is good as it's up and in from Scott. Scott's got 11 points.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Anthony's shot is off.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Scott the pass to Doncic. A 3-ball. Hits the three-point bomb. He's got 9.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka's going to cook you.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more than I'd like to see, but he's strong. He's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all 3 levels, and he's a brilliant passer.
Tobias Harris is checked in for Banchero. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Western Conference standings. Take a look at the Mavericks. What a run they've had this year in first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding.
And right now for Dallas, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff. Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Doncic outside. Over Anthony. Doncic, no good. Orlando's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Sitting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game is played more competitively, and talking trash is welcome. I had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. And that combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks. To the middle. Gray kicks to Wagner. Scott against Harris. It's rebounded by Dallas. Lively's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside, Scott. Thompson, a screen on Harris. Tried by Scott. Misses from short range. So the Magic, their last game, a win against the Nets. Wagner passes to Anthony. Shot from 12. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Yeah, you know, Anthony has this in his bag. He's practiced these mid-range looks. You can tell.
Irving's checked in for the Mavericks. And now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to see which teams over the last month have been best at scoring points off turnovers. In third, the Mavericks.
They're taking advantage of every mistake that their opponents are making. I mean, they're really converting points off those turnovers.
And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Magic. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Orlando moving the ball around. And here's Harris from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Harris has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Magic.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
The 3 for Doncic. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game. Orlando's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Here's Wagner. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Textbook play inside. Wagner doing everything right in that case.
Here's Scott. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Scott's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We come back right after this.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
Look, I know this is going off topic, but during the first half, we were doing some dribbling drills. So, Kenny, as the point guard here, I want you to rank our handles. Okay. Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Magic.
They don't want it enough.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here, as we get underway once again. It's been one outstanding game from Scott.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
The star backcourt. Doncic and Irving are the guard set. Then it's Derek Lively. Then there's Scott. And it's Prosper in at the 4 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Outside, Anthony. Wagner outside. Luka Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this week. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And really, Clark, Luka Doncic is a one-man wrecking crew on the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's special. his IQ, his size, the way he can make shots against tough defense. He's got the lean back. He's got the crafty moves. And I think he's a lot stronger and a little more athletic than people give him credit for being. I mean, without a doubt, he's one of the most unique and best players that we've seen in the game.
Here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Gray. Magic have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Anthony kicks to Black. Wagner outside. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession.
And they also show up in the top 5 in opponents' points per game. I love how they just scratch and claw and really trust each other on the defensive end.
And I did want to bring up their field goal percentage again, Greg. You can't have good shooting without good ball movements, and they've been terrific in that regard. Irving, a screen on Wagner. Scott can't get it to go. Outside Anthony. Back to Banchero. Fires for 3. Anthony's shot is off.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Scott against Wagner. Now, here's Scott. Not a lot of room. And here's Doncic from the arc. Good on the triple. Doncic has got 15.
You know, if Luka wants the three-point shot, he just takes it. No hesitation.
Back the pass to Banchero. Kicks it out to Wagner. Kept alive. Gray. And the layup's good off the glass. Gray's got his second bucket.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Lets the 3 fly. Irving can't get it to go.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Anthony. And the shot goes down. Anthony's got 5 points in the quarter.
The closer the better for Anthony, as is the case for most guys. He just wants to drop that one in.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 15. There's the lob to the hoop. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Luka Doncic.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
And Orlando making a change here. Harris is checked in.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Drawing fouls, Clark getting to the line, all part of the game, but you think players try and draw fouls too often now?
I do in some cases, but I think it's more on an individual basis. I mean, players have to do what they need to do to try to score the ball, but I don't think anybody likes, 1, guys flopping to draw fouls, and then 2, whining when fouls aren't called.
And the call will be against Derek Lively. That is his first foul of the game. Royce O'Neal's checked in for the Mavericks. Klay Thompson comes in for Kyrie Irving. Here's Black. Still without a basket. To the paint. Here's Gray. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Doncic passes to Scott. Back to Doncic. Plays it up and banks it in. Doncic has got 19 points. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Harris outside. Banchero finds Wagner. And the shot falls short this time.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Doncic passes to Scott. Shot clock at 6. Back to Doncic. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Magic have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Black the pass to Harris. Beyond the arc. O'Neal with the rebound. Mavericks have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Scott kicks to Doncic. The kick out to Scott. Jacks up a three. The shot, no good. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Orlando. Banchero passes to Gray. Nifty move. He lays it in. Gray's got 6 here in this quarter.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Another great pass from Doncic. You pretty much expect him to tally double-digit assists every game.
Banchero outside. Back to Black. Harris looking it over. Down low. Doncic with the steal. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Over Harris. They get it back. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Banchero outside. Pass to Harris. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the tray. Harris has got 9.
No wasted motion with Harris. He's so smooth and polished as a scorer. He gets those catch-and-shoot jumpers off nicely.
And it's blocked. Here's Banchero, defended by Scott. Pulls up on the wing, and there's Banchero on the assist from Tobias Harris. 12 points for him. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the... And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a...
He's checked in for the Mavericks. Scott comes in for Kyrie Irving. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Gray's checked in. Wagner comes in for Tobias Harris. Anthony's checked in for Howard. And it's Anthony Black in for Trey Jones. And so in the game for the Magic, out on the perimeter, it's Anthony and Wagner. Then there's Black. Then there's Banchero. And it's Gray in at the 5 down low. Here's Black. Gray kicks to Anthony. Yep, that one goes.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Pass to Kleba. Scott with the ball. He's defended by Wagner. The 3. It's rebounded by Gray. Orlando's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Banchero is screened for Anthony. Buries it from three-point range. Anthony's got 10 points in just the second half.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Scott the pass to Grimes from outside the arc. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here's Hardy. Pass to Scott. Clark, I've always heard that every team when on the road will have a team dinner.
You know, that's typically a practice that most teams employ, and those dinners are memorable, especially if the food is good. But more than the food, I think, is the camaraderie and the bonding that takes place when you break bread together, coaches and players.
Here's Gray. Pass to Banchero. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Mavericks making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. Here's Black. Outside Anthony. Inside. Gray's shot is off. Dallas has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Mavericks.
Free throws were a big factor in this one.
You know, it's always great to get a lot of shots at the line, but the key, they were able to convert tonight. You start making free throws, and it can get you the win.
And counting tonight's game on the season, they'll now have won 57 games this year. Scott, the pass to Hardy. Launches a three. Black grabs the board.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Outside Anthony. Wagner outside. Pass to Black. 5 on the clock. Fires from way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Scott can't get it to go. Now Anthony. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved it.
That's what I'm talking about. Wins pay the bills, baby. This is it, the playoffs. Time to turn it up. Season starts now.